Welcome to our edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Glenmalure farm. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. First of all, if you recall, I said we needed some more straw, so I planted this field right here, number 10, in barley. And it has not grown yet, but it will. Don't you worry. Also, if you recall from the other episode, we also bought another field. That was, I don't know when, not too long ago, I suppose. But it's this field right over here, field number 5, I think it is. Yeah, field number 5. So it's on the other side of our farm. But if you see, it is all withered. Well, you can't really tell, but it's withered. Let me just tell you that. There it is. So it's withered, so we have to deal with that. So let's hop into our farm all here. And, will this thing work? I suppose it will, actually. Because we need to cultivate, I suppose. I guess it really doesn't matter if I cultivate or if I flail it. It's already fertilized, so let's just use the cultivator. So we're going to go ahead and cultivate the the field. And then we'll go from there. Is that out? No, I probably need to get that truck back. Just looking to see what the fuel levels are, and I don't think this is set up to be, no. Where's my gas truck? Ah, it's way over here. So let's fire this guy up here. Need to fuel up the farm all before we continue on. There we go. Nice. So if you recall, I said that a lot right now. Sheesh, I gotta stop saying that so much. So, as I mentioned, I was having a bit of a sound issue. I'm still not sure if I fixed the problem, but what I'm doing to see if it will fix it or not is to record with only one screen active, because I do have a video card that's capable of 2 screens, but I've reduced it down to 1 screen because on the forums they were saying this potentially is one of the reasons why. It seems a bit of an odd reason, but they said one of the reasons might be because the 2 monitors set up, so I reduced it down to 1, and I think that might have helped. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're gonna find out after this episode. So let me know if the sound was okay, if there was any skipping of the sound, and if this did fix the problem or not, because that annoys me just as much as it annoys you. There we go. We'll just leave that guy there for the time being. So let's fuel up this guy. Let's not unhitch that. There we go. We'll set this guy to cultivate the field to deal with that withered field that we need to deal with. So this field took quite a bit of time off camera to deal with, actually. A lot longer than I anticipated. So in light of that, I'm going to plant sugar beets, but just on the smaller field here. And then we'll go from there. So now we actually have 3 fields. Wow, I didn't realize that. I guess we do have the other field up top with the... with what? What am I trying to say here? With grass in it. There we go. Sheesh. Alright, so we still have... Oh, we do have this installed. For some reason in my mind I thought I had turned this off. So let's make it round. Left side's the active side. And this should work fine. We're gonna find out. It should be okay. And it's set up so it goes around in circles, so it should just do the little reverse thing. Is that what it's gonna do? Turn mode. Yeah, reverse mode. Okay. So it should be fine for this little area. So this will be cultivated, hopefully, by the time we come back. Now, we do have to be careful of the fence. I believe there is a bit of a... Yes, there's like a pre-built-in headland there, which is really nice. It makes it easy for, or much easier in terms of... Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it like this. I'm just going to do a headland for him. Just because I have a feeling he's going to screw it up. And he's going to get in the way. So I'm just going to do a little headland for him here. 21 kilometers? That's a little fast. Always throws me off. I'm like, why is it able to go so quickly? I believe that's fertilized. Yeah. It always throws me off why it's able to go so quickly, but it can for whatever reason. Normally in real life, you probably wouldn't cultivate. Even this speed's probably quick to cultivate with a disc seeder, with a disc cultivator like this, and this sort of tractor. But in light of making it a bit quicker to watch, I figured, well, might as well just leave it. I can't honestly do 20 kilometers an hour and feel okay about that, but you know, 12 isn't so bad. That should be good now. He should be okay. If not, well, we'll figure it out. Excellent. So let's go back here. Let's hop into our Ursus. So we're also going to seed the field. It's not Y to start. I keep pressing Y to start this thing all the time. So used to hitting that button to seed the field, so that's why. Oh, well, I could have just kept the seeder there. Thought the seeder was over there, but it's not. So, if you recall, I did say we will need to get some more straw because our pigs are a bit low on straw and a couple other things, so we'll need to deal with that as well. So let's set this guy up. We're just gonna put him over there for the time being because we are not going to. I don't want them to run into the two tractors to run into each other. So I'm just gonna set him up for the time being. And I should have filled him up with seed first. Oops. So let's take a little trip back there then, because that's where we fill our seeds up from. I might have to get a little seed trailer or something. I probably could, but actually I do have one trailer that I could truck around. But I got for the other map I'm playing on now, but could work just as well on this map. Or actually, I could get the swap body for the gas truck there. I think it's only $1,000. And the other reason I say that is because $1,000 is worth not having to go back and forth every single time. Alright, so let's set this guy up this time, or at least get him prepared to go and do it. And I think while we're waiting for that to take care of things, our pigs have silage. They don't have any mixed rations though. And they have water, but they don't have any straw. Alright. Let's just leave this guy over here, ready to start. Does that guy run into a fence or anything? Nope. He seems to be making his way around the field. Excellent. Just gonna leave this guy here then. Good. And let's hop into the Unimog. Actually, we don't need to hop into the Unimog. If you remember what I was saying a while back, I could do the front loading for the manure, and I probably won't do it every single time. This is one of those times where I'm not going to do it. There's 25,000 liters of solid manure there, so I figured we might as well remove it. There we go. Perfect. And let's remove the manure. This is kind of like, I don't know, some people might consider it the cheaty way, I suppose, of dealing with manure, but it definitely would work. I try to, you know, go between realism and what's and speed, I suppose, because, you know, sometimes it's not so bad to do. It's not so bad to watch it, but I figured don't want to watch it every single time, especially at the speed some things take, so I figured might as well do it this way. I could sell some of the sugar beets. I don't know, are they great demands? I didn't even look. Pigs are 100. Pigs are coming up in a day, and the corn. We don't have any corn. Can't harvest corn either at the moment. Although we could always get the header for it, but I think that would be interesting. So see how this actually works? So technically what I could do, if I wanted to be realistic about this, is I could put this right here, and then I could use a scraper to scrape it all into a pile or something, but this works just a little too well. Just a little bit. And I've tried this before, that's why I know it can work. I think I did it on the old family farm. It worked the same way, basically, so... almost. And there's 6,000 liters, apparently. Nope. Nope. Ah, well, that's good enough. That's the majority of it. I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to decrease the total amount by a little bit, and then we can just, you know, put it in our big piles of fire, and then when we need to use it, we can, and when we don't need to use it, we don't need to. That was a cool little turn there, actually. Alright, so let's go put this manure in the pile, and then we'll see where things are at. Yeah, he was almost full anyway, so... Alright. Nice. So this field's ready to go almost. Almost ready to go, so... What I'll do is... Well, I don't know if that field's ready to go, actually. I have to check again. But I just need to accelerate time, basically, and it'll be good to go. Now, where's this pile going to go? Because I know sometimes they will... It makes like a big, long... I don't know, you call it column, maybe, or something. But, maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. I think it does, but... It looks like it's going to, at least, still. Alright, let's go check on our farm and see how he's doing, and then we will go from there. I know I'm running through the gates there, but there's no other way to do that turn without doing some sort of ridiculous spin movement there. Alright, so we're going to stop this guy for here. And let's check on the farm wall. Oh, he's doing a pretty good job so far. Not too bad. Not too bad considering, at least. See the shape of this field. So this field's about, not quite the same size as the other one, but it's kind of, well, maybe it's not close. How much was it? Oh my goodness, we have that much debt. Yikes. So field 5 was 21,000, so, well, roughly. It's not too bad. So we could theoretically accelerate time right now and then go from here, but we would have to, well, this would make a difference. Oh, I think I'll wait till he finishes cultivating the field. So some people were saying I should get another tractor on this farm. I should get rid of the Ursus and change it up. One of the ideas was getting a Massey Ferguson. I do have a couple Massey Fergusons, and apparently Massey Fergusons are common in, or more common in Ireland. Wow. Brain's not processing fast enough right now, apparently. Where are they? So I have these two, and I have one more. There it is. This Massey Ferguson as well. But actually, that's less horsepower than what I have right now. But I believe, if memory serves, the original intention was to go for the 1586 with 161 horsepower to replace the Farmall eventually. So that should be good. Now, one of the other things we were considering was getting a bigger tipper, well, bigger livestock container. It sounds so terrible. That holds 16 pigs. I believe we have a couple options available to us. Not a crazy amount, honestly, but we do have a few. Did I really just go past it? I probably did without realizing it. This is what happens when I'm talking and not paying attention. Manure, sprayers, sowing machines, plows, cultivators, tippers. Here we go. Sheesh. There's this one which holds 40. That's that service trailer I was talking about. It's pretty cool, actually. This holds 85, but it's $45,000. It's this is a reskin of this, basically. Yeah, that's not many other options, actually. Excuse me. What do we got? I think there's this one that's 14.5. That holds 25. That would be an extra 10, but we could use that, and then we would have to use the Unimog. There's this trailer which holds, I don't know how many, maybe 15, 20. Same deal. Yeah, I don't know. And this one, I don't think this actually works properly. I have to double check it. I think there is a version that works properly, but this one, I haven't used it in a long time, so I don't know. So it looks like we need about $50,000 is kind of like the area where what we're looking at. Oh, I know what I can do. Don't know why I knew there was something I was going to do with the Unimog. Just escaped my mind. I was going to get some mixed rations for the pigs. Because I think there should be a little bit of mixed rations left there that we can actually use, so let's see here. There should be at least. Alright. I don't know why I'm backing in here. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to back up just beside there, not actually there. Come on now. Sheesh. Alright, let's try and do this like this. Oh, I don't know why. This Unimog's got such a great visibility in the back here. It's so easy to just back it up. From in-cab, like, you don't always have this kind of nice visibility. So it's good when you do have it. In tractors and trucks, I suppose, as well. That looks like, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay, that's what mixed rations look like. Not so much. Alright, let's drive through here. This is where our mixed rations go. It's gotta drive nice and slow. There's usually a tip point, like, so there it is. So it's weird how, I wish there was like a zone where it said, hey, here's the tip point right here. That would be nice, but there isn't, unfortunately, so. I had a suggestion from somebody, I don't know which, I can't remember which series it was on, to be honest with you. But they were saying I should use more feed equipment, like this type of stuff, which is a bit more realistic than the way I just unloaded that thing in here. Which is true. Because you probably wouldn't drive a tipper through a pig building, not like this. It would be it would definitely be some sort of, if you did use it, you probably would have to you know, unload it from the outside, not from the inside, like I just did there. So, all right, I think we're gonna sell a load of silage here, because silage is what makes the world go around. Well, not really, but more so just in. I guess we could hop to here. So I bookmarked the golf cart, and that's basically just so I can come over here and get the eggs. That's what it boils down to. So if I don't need to give them anything, like any water or anything like that, just come over here and pick up the eggs. And we do actually have 121 eggs. Maybe we should go take a little. This is what I was looking for. Go take a little jaunt down to the market and sell the eggs, because we could use the money right now. So I think the next big thing is we can get I think we're gonna go for replace the farm all with the International. I think, or maybe get another tractor. See, the funny thing is, there's only so many tractors I can have on this particular map, because there's only so many things I can do. Just due to the way it's like, if you look at the way the fields are organized, they're not very courseplay friendly, and some of them you could theoretically use, like maybe 5 you could use courseplay with, depending on what exactly you're trying to do with it. So, what? That really hit it? Oh. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Let's just back this up here. I don't even know how much this silage is here. Oh, quite a bit. So, I'm only going to sell maybe one. I to check the price actually, because this one actually has the price where that changes. Unlike, okay, it's still good. Because I know this is like on a lot of maps they don't. The price of silage doesn't change when how many times you sell it, but this one it definitely does. So you have to be aware of that. Because if you try and sell too much silage, you'll just tank the price basically, and then it becomes not worth it at all. So. And one thing to remember as well is in Ireland they do tend to produce more silage as a form of money and as a form of energy actually. So keep that in mind. So I don't do this just because I need the money. Well, it's partially the reason, but not the full reason why. It's twofold. One of the reasons being that the money's nice, and the second reason being is that that's what they do in Ireland. Alright, so I'm actually going to record a course for this. Nah, I'll do it off camera, whatever. I don't do this nearly enough to worry about it, but I will try and sell the eggs on the way, which is just up on this road here. So we'll sell the eggs first, see how much money we get. We're $8,300 right now. And we'll go from there. Egg selling place. It's right here. Let's just put our 4-ways on. Does this have 4-ways? I think so. Oh, it doesn't really. I'm kind of surprised. I'm sure it does. Let's just sell our eggs. Nice. That was $600 for eggs. I'm amazed we're able to carry 120 eggs around anyways, but what the heck do I know? Alright, so we're at $8,900 now, so we could get the swap body, but that's not, it would only help us for a short period of time. We could save up for our tractors, because this will give us about 15,000 or so for another tractor, towards another tractor I should say. Or we could get some feeding equipment. That's possible as well. All these things are possible. Where to go? What to do with this? Actually, you know what? Let's nope, keep going. Let's head towards something that will sell the pigs. A bigger trailer is what I'm getting at. Because the problem is we need about $100,000 or so, roughly. Oh, there's the, I wonder where that guy was. We need about $100,000 or so to sell for the pigs. Well, for a truck and a trailer. But we would need a different style of truck, as I've mentioned before. The only truck I think that would work on this map is not tippers, tractors. The only truck I think that would work, where is it here? The only truck that would work that I have right now without getting a new mod is this one, I think. This one's kind of on the smaller side of things, and it handles bumps and stuff well. So that would be one potential option. Otherwise, I think all the other trucks that would work are all kind of large. Huge actually for this map. I do have one other truck that would actually probably work really well on this map. It's not that one, not that one. Where is it here? Oh, maybe I deleted it already. Anyways, yeah, I have one other truck that could work, but the problem is that it is kind of expensive. So, if you look at the truck I was looking at, $55,000 for the Cross, that's like doable, but the truck I was looking at are thinking about getting that would work well is $300,000, which is, I think, is a price for all of the European style trucks with the I don't know, I'm not sure it's called a bullnose, but that's what comes to mind with that style. So that is what we'd run into, because the only other way we could get around it is if we bought this truck, which is kind of cheap, and I'm pretty sure it won't handle corners or bumps very well on this map, so that's the other reason why I'm very reluctant to get that one specifically. So those are the options available to us. Alright, so there we go. We just got a little bit more money. We got $26,000. It's not too bad, actually. Oops, let's back this guy up a little bit here. Set him on his way. So, if you recall, I've said that so many times this episode already. Goodness gracious. I said that almost every episode I'll probably have to sell some pigs just because we produce so many pigs. So, is this guy really stuck? He appears to be stuck. Apparently it was the way I parked. There we go. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll aim towards the Crass truck, and then we can replace that Zill. And the only reason I'll do that is just because the Crass truck, in my opinion, like, I don't think that truck right there, that Zill, would be able to handle some of those bigger trailers. Now in reality, I'll probably have to test this first to make sure it'll work on this map, because chances are it may not work as well as in my mind it'll work. So I'll have to test it out first and see how it goes from there. And if it works okay, then we'll go ahead with the plan. And if it doesn't, maybe we'll have to reconsider and think about another way to potentially make some more money or something like that. So, all right, let's go check on the farm mall. We're just gonna pull into the shop over here and go check on the farm mall and see how he's doing here. There we go. Just pull into do some attitude parking right there. That's what I call that, when you take up more than one spot. Alright, how's he doing? Oh, he's done. Excellent. No, he's not done. Not even close, but we can finish that off. Oops, let's finish this off here, and then we can start planting. So we're gonna do this field right here as sugar beets, and then the other field will be as barley, because we do need the straw, as I mentioned. And then we'll go from there, basically. So, and we don't need any more silage or grass at the moment, so I'm gonna leave that for now. I do tend to do that off camera if I need to. I don't like doing it too much on camera because it is going around circles sometimes. Well, basically a lot of this game is going around circles because it is farming, and you do tend to, you know, go around circles a little bit, so. Oops, probably should lower this first. There we go. Now let's see if I can do this. So I can actually see the edge there, kind of. That's actually kind of hard to do. I guess in reality you probably would line it up with something. But the question is what? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure if I were to do this in real life, my father-in-law would be just having a fit right now, going around in circles in the middle of the field like this. I couldn't imagine what his reaction would be if I did something like this. And he'd be like, yeah, Ian, I think I'll do the cultivating from now on. But this is Farming Simulator, so these things don't make... It'd be interesting to see if the new rendition has like more realistic factors, but I get the feeling it probably won't, only because it's kind of like, this game's kind of like a middle of the road kind of game. It's got some realistic aspects and some not realistic aspects in it, so the combination is really where this game shines, because, you know, you can do things like flip a tractor every now and then. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that in real life, but some other things you would be able to do, so. Alright. I'm going to start this guy up on the other side here. Make it left, do a turn. And he's in reverse mode. There we go. He should be okay. Now this is a really small seeder, so he should be fine for the most part. This guy's chilling out here. So I think I'm going to stop the episode there for now, folks. What we'll do is next episode, we'll come back and we'll see how the... Let's turn this off here. We'll see how the things are getting along, and then maybe or not we'll decide to get the truck. We'll see. We'll see how plans go out, because I think at this point we actually don't need the other tractor yet. It's not super important to have it, but the truck, being able to sell the pigs more all at once, is a bit more important. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, my name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013 on the Glenmalure farm. Catch you guys later.